Hello and welcome to a Let's Play of the video game Mountain. Now, as you can probably tell, this isn't the video game Mountain, this is the webpage for the game. I just wanted to show you this first because it can be a bit hard to get your head around what Mountain actually is, and this describes it a little bit. Now, features, obviously, the game has no controls, a bunch of interesting features here that really makes the games absolutely excellent. But what's really interesting is the genre of the game, because obviously right here there are quite a bit of simulators on the market, and this is one such simulator. However, this is of course the best one, but this is a mountain simulator. Also, there's a bunch of other things, and of course it's art, it's horror, etc. Yeah. But let's move on to the actual Let's Play of the game. And I've got to apologize for the frame rate. But I think there's a problem with my recording software because it looked fine on screen. So I'll need to figure out something for the future videos. Hello and welcome to Let's Play Mountain. This was a contender for my Game of the Year list 2014, but it didn't make the cut because of other incredible titles. But I strongly suggest you take a look at that video because it did have some incredible videos. Now, this is Mountain, one of the absolute best games I've ever played. 2014 was an excellent year, and any other year this would have made the top 5 list. Welcome to the character creation scene. This is where we will first make our mountain, obviously. Actually, in the very beginning of this video, I'll put a little extra clip showing you a little description of the game before we get started. But this is the character creation. As you can see, we are asked to draw something, and up here in the upper left corner we have the cue death. So we're supposed to draw something we associate with death. Now I'm just going to draw an X with 2 eyes behind it, and a mouth, because then we've crossed out the guy and he's done. I'm actually very, very good at drawing, which you'll of course see here. Now it's birth. Very, very good at drawing, obviously. To be as pretentious as I am, you have to be very creative as well. So I'm just going to draw a little dot, because the dot is being born out of the whiteness, and then comes life into the whiteness of everything else. Very symbolic. I do believe that there are only 3 of these, so this should be the last before we have our final character, brother. Alright, this one should be very easy. We make a dot there and then a dot there, and then they are brothers because they're similar but not the same, because the left one is more filled than the right one. Perfect, and maybe we should connect them. Yeah, now that brothers done, makes perfect sense. And then the game is creating our mountain. And here it is, this is our mountain. Obviously this is a full Let's Play, so we will be playing through the entire game. And this is basically what it is. You have a mountain, you can rotate around the mountain, you can zoom out, see the world. We're in the universe somewhere, a universe, our universe. We are a god mountain. Well, maybe a god, probably a god. As you can see, it's sort of waiting somewhere above us. Then actually, if you click the keyboard buttons, don't know if you can hear that, but the mountain is making slight noises like notes on a piano. And also, if you click these really quickly, as you can see, the time starts moving slightly faster, and the more you keep doing it, the faster time will move, and the mountain will rotate faster and faster, and the sun will go down and back up. It doesn't really do anything but that, but it's a nice touch. And every now and then the mountain will say something and will pop a message up in the corner, but you'll have plenty of time to see that, because of course it is a 50-hour game. An entire 50 hours. This is just incredible value for the money, and it looks incredible as well. Obviously it's a perfect simulation game, and you have this menu here where you can see the audio. Well, you can turn audio on and off. And you can see the controls. Obviously, the mouse does nothing. It rotates the camera around, but other than that, it does nothing. And obviously, the keyboard does basically nothing as well. I mean, you have a few buttons to make sounds, but basically it does nothing. And you can save the game. Obviously, you're gonna want to do that before you quit, so you don't lose your progress, which would be absolutely horrendous. Yes, this is Mountain. This is what the game is. And the Mountain does actually change slightly with time. Things will happen. It's very creative and very sound and excellent. And my last game, my Mountain looked slightly different than this, but there was an area on the mountain that looked a bit like this right here, a bit more curved. And a lock appeared right here, and then the lock disappeared again after 10 hours or so. So I don't know what will happen this playthrough, but you know, it's gotta be something incredible, right? Like the last time with the lock, that was amazing. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop this part of the Let's Play now, and I will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe next week for part 2. Obviously there are going to be a bunch of parts because it's a long game. I'm assuming we're going to get somewhere around 60-70 parts, but there's also so much content in this game. It's absolutely incredible. Actually, before I go, I'm just going to show you what the underside of the mountain looks like, because this is very impressive. There you can see, I got a message from Facebook, fuck that. But here you can see that the mountain is standing on absolutely nothing. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in part 2. I'm just going to save real quick so we don't lose our progress. Cheers!